Hello YouTubers, Tross here, playing some more Minecraft. This is a new server set up by some players from shacknews.com, and we're in 1.8. This server's been running about 5 days or so, and this is our spawn area. And I'm just going to give you a little tour and show you what we've got set up already, and what things we're planning to do. So, yeah, let's get to that. So this is our spawn area. You actually spawn right over by that tree over there. And, well, you've got already a big farm with all the different crops. We got, these are potatoes, then we got wheat, and carrots, and then, in the back here, well, we got some more wheat. Got lots of melon and some pumpkins. We haven't actually found the jungle yet. There was some melon seeds, though, found in a dungeon, so we were able to, well, replicate them pretty well. And we found some pumpkins out in a field, and actually that was me, and I brought them back. So we started off with 3 pumpkins, but as you can see, we got a lot. Here's our automatic potato baker. You just put your potatoes in, and this is basically a free-for-all food. We also got some reeds here and some cactus. See someone's building up on the hill over there. That's actually my best attempt at a Shack News logo, using the new banner system. We got some flowers here. Just bone meal these and get your own copies. So one of the first things I did after... well, I don't even have a house yet. This is basically my stuff right here. But after I went some initial caving, I got some redstone and some iron. Enough iron for 4 hoppers. And I built this... actually, there's 5 hoppers here. 4 up here and 1 down here. And everybody's been taking chicken. You can see we have a lot more feathers than chicken. But this is our chicken cooker. And very simple redstone. I did have to go into the nether to get 1 piece of quartz for comparator, but there's just a 1 dispenser here. And anytime an egg is laid by the chickens up on top of these, it drops into this dispenser. The redstone activates and fires it out into the half slab, so the chicks are here in the half slab. When they grow up, become adults. Oop. A little lag on the server, so it looks like the egg goes through, but it's not actually. Yeah, so anytime these chicks grow up, then they hit the lava, and they burn and cook, and we get some feathers and cooked chicken. And then you got a little window. There's a carpet on top of the hoppers here for the chicken's comfort. And, yeah, we got a bunch of chickens in here. Not really sure how to read this. We probably have close to 100 chickens in the top, and then there's a bunch waiting to be cooked. Basically, for every 8 eggs that's laid on the top, on average, you'll get 1 chicken down here. We actually do have quite a few people on the server. Well, it hasn't been rebooted in a while. It's starting to lag a little bit. So, yeah, the rest of our spawn area here, someone built a nice wall around it. Well, nice looking wall. It's not the best wall. There are a few places where mobs can get over. I would have really preferred a fence so you can see if there's a creeper waiting on the other side. I think this was the first attempt at a farm just around a natural lake. Someone else built over here an infinite cobble generator. Because we are working on an iron farm, that is going to be an Iron Titan. It's just the base floor right now. Myself and a few other people are working on it. Hopefully, about a week, because it does take some time to gather all the materials, but I put the base floor in. That will just be inside our spawn chunks. Someone else built this crazy high dive. I don't even know how they did this, but I'm assuming it's some sort of trick, because got these signs around here. Apparently, if a block is broken, Minecraft will recalculate the water here and it'll start spilling over. But yeah, you can go all the way up to the build limit and jump off into the floating block of water. This is Rob Flynn's house. He's got a nice ravine down here, and this is where I did some of my early spelunking, and he seems to have expanded his storage a little bit. So yeah, there's a nice ravine in here. There's still some materials, but I think it's mostly mined out. He did find a skeleton spawner though, so after I made the chicken cooker, started gathering some materials, and then the next day I made a chicken cooker XP farm. We got a few other people building around here. There's a house up there. Someone's building a mansion over there. There's a few things going on all over the server. Got someone's out here in the lake. There is a ocean monument about 500 blocks away. Someone started to clear that out. Got a little cow farm going over here. So far, I think I'm the only one who's played with banners, and I made the XP farm sign. So it's right over here. And it's down this path. Someone added this extra door. I made the banner. That's right at the 6 pattern limit on the banner there. So here's the lift pipe for the skeleton farm, but there's nothing right there right now. There's the spawner. There's a little trick with the half slabs. We got bottom half slabs here and top half slabs there. You can see through, but it actually stops the light. I think some just spawned. You can hear them. But they go over to that lift pipe. They get lifted up. I have a little switch here that switches between XP farm and bone farm. If you hit XP farm, it's a 22 block drop right to here. If you go to bone farm, it's a little further drop. I think it's maybe like 32 or 33, which should kill anything as long as it doesn't have like feather falling. So you can just punch these guys for XP. They also drop nice items. There's a hopper there to collect them. The hopper leads across here into this chest where you can see what's been dropped. This lever, there's another hopper and a little storage system below. So you can see we have quite the number of items. And if you're new on the server, oh wow, that is a nice... There's some decent armor here. I'm wearing some of it myself. Made the pants, but everything else is from here. So yeah, we got quite a bit of items, and then every so often we take the good ones and we put them in here. Basically all iron stuff, and then anything else that's enchanted. And then this lever holds this stuff here, but then you can just flip it, and you can see the bones are now going down into the chest below. Got enchanting set up over here. Someone else made this. I did not. And anvil. The bone arrow farm is down here. So if you put it on that mode, there's a further drop, and unless they have feather falling, they should die immediately and collect some arrows and bones. No XP from that, but it's fully automatic. You can just AFK, you don't have to worry about punching the skeletons or anything. And as long as you're in this area, and that area actually goes to about here, skeletons will keep spawning down here. Just have to be careful near this window. Here you're fine. Skeletons can occasionally shoot you. That one was trying to. Definitely aiming towards me. You see this is emptying out. It takes some time, but you just flip that over. Yeah, we got a little crafting area here. Yep. You see the skeletons come up through the pipe here. That was actually, well, the pipe itself wasn't hard to build. The problem with building that is it came up in the middle of a lake. So you can see the light down there. I had to go like 2 blocks into the bottom of the lake. Luckily, I used the fence post trick, if you don't know about that. Now at this point, I have a respiration helmet, so I can swim quite a long time, but if you put a fence post down, or really you need 2 posts, place one on the ground and then one on top of it, you get a little pocket of air that you can actually survive in. And you can hear those skeletons coming through here. Oh, that's what I should do. I should go back and show you how that switch works. It is getting night. Oh, it's fully night, I should say. And then I'll take you up and give you an overview of the spawn area. We have found a few villages. The game, though, is set on hard, and apparently zombies are really good at killing a lot of villagers. So I think 2 of the villages we found now have no villagers, so we'll have to make a villager spawner or something like that to repopulate. There's being used. So around here is the XP farm maintenance room. Now it's switched for bone farm or XP farm is right here. Got some redstone that comes up this way. Pass a torch. The torch is used as a cheap repeater, basically. And this is the top. Those cobble blocks there are in the bottom of the lake. There's actually 2 layers of cobble at that point. Further back, it's only 1. But you got 2 pistons here that will block. Basically, they'll either go straight and drop down for the bone farm, or come here and go across and drop for the XP farm. So depending upon if this is powered or not, it switches. And I'm gonna cheat and we'll just knock one out. You see, now it switches and the skeleton's going the other way. He kind of got stuck because he was on that block. But let's put this back. You can see they swap again. Now they're going that way again. So that's how that works. Chat. And this is I'm not even sure where this leads, but it's a far drop. We kind of lit it. I think someone came around from the other side and lit it. So that's the Skeleton XP farm. And I basically followed a guide. And actually, I should have looked this up previously. Give me a second. I don't have it. I'm sorry. Should have been prepared. But there's a really good. Look up, skeleton XP farm. It's got diagrams and like sizes exactly. The spawn area is 9x9, and then 4 blocks around that is the red zone, where if there's skeletons, more than 6 skeletons within the red zone, no more will spawn. And then there's a green zone which goes 14 blocks from the spawner, I believe, where you have to stand in order to get these skeletons to spawn. And it's a good tutorial. I think it's a year or two old, but it still works. And yeah, it's really easy to follow guide, and tells you exactly how the spawners work and what you need to do exactly to get a really decently efficient skeleton farm. And basically that's what I followed to build that. Although I went in a few blocks higher, the lifting area, so I could put in that path change. But the drop is still the same height that the video recommends. It's just because I have that the piston mechanism. I went a little higher so I had room for the pistons, and then it drops down like 2 more blocks to the exact right height you need for the drop. So we're going up here. I'll give you an overview of the spawn area, and then we'll call it a video. And I really should eat. So yeah, over there will be our iron farm, and thinking of actually, once we have iron coming, maybe building a normal mob farm underneath it, so we can get all sorts of mob loot, and it'll be kept loaded all the time because the iron farm is loaded all the time. Yeah, so here's our kind of spawn area. We got 1 or 2 people building out. There's mountains over there, I'm sure you saw. On top of that hill is the kind of mansion. Someone is obviously building a little farm over here. Someone else is building I'm thinking it's going to be a dome over there. We got Yaks over here building a house. I think that's just a temporary house. The one thing with the iron farm is you can't have doors within 100 blocks or so. Really it's 64, but you want to be 70 or 80 just to be sure. We have a sign down there warning for 100 blocks, but it's built up at 210, so the ground there is only like 80 or 90, so really it's safe to build on the ground level. But we just put the warning in, make sure no one builds in the immediate area. We've got torches under it because it's going to be casting a pretty big shadow. And someone else is building on a little island over there. And people have gone further. Like I said, I think 300 or 400 blocks out is a ocean monument that someone started clearing out. Definitely people have gone in the nether and have gone a bit away. We found some villages. There's 2 that are that way. One is like 700 blocks, so the other is like 1,200 or so. We found a village about 1,000 blocks that way. And yeah, that's our server right now. So let's take the plunge here. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.